Hey everybody, welcome to another Dunbar Academy mailbag. Before we get started, we just want to remind you to subscribe so you don't miss any of our new videos, and if you want to learn more about dog behavior and training, make sure to check out our dunbaracademy.com link in the description below. Okay, let's get started.
This is from Amelia. I have a Pomeranian who is loving and enjoys being handled. Quite often, we're out on a walk, he bites my shoe. I was just waiting for little dog, I'm thinking snapping and biting, and I got it right. Bites my shoes, ankles, even jumps up and bites my legs, makes terrible shrieking sound when he does, and if I bend down to push him away, he directs the growls and bites at my hands. In the past, I've picked him up in order to get him to snap out of the red mist, but now I fear I've trained him to attack me when he wants picking up. Yes. So, good news is, Amelia, you're a really good dog trainer, okay? You have very successfully trained your dog to attack you, which means you can do the opposite and train him not to do that. Triggered by him being overstimulated, it happens if I stand in water or run, sometimes because he's tired, maybe, wants picking up on a walk, Okay, I've been unsure of how to set boundaries. Yeah, absolutely. Boundaries are, with little dogs, no snapping, nipping at clothing, at hands, and no shrieking. No high-pitched yipping and yapping. How do we teach it? You communicate. You know, if your dog's trained, very simple. We can use the key words. I've mentioned them in so many questions before. Just say, Pomeranian, sit. That's it. Take one step back. Problem solved. So teaching a simple command like sit, and you can prevent a lot of this. And then I'm getting used to you jumping up and down and walking around the room quickly, then skipping, and he can sit and look at you. And let's do a sit stay. Let's do a 5-minute sit stay in the first session. Totally feasible. Did this the other day with a bunch of assistance dogs. 6 minutes. 6-minute sit stays. They all did. Only 2 dogs broke in that time. Okay, so let's tell him sit. Let's tell him bed. There it is. And what I love about this, when the dogs understand words, you can use them kind of sort of, it's not sarcasm, I can't think what it is. It's, my mother used to use this tone. You know, the dog's being just a jerk, you know, and you say, bed. It just makes you feel good inside. Thank you. Settle down. Shush. Or bed. Kong. Shush, settle. These are wonderful words because they are positive instructions for how you would like the dog to act. Okay, I would definitely teach the dog off. In all of the questions I answer, in all of our, homeworks for all of our classes, we teach dogs off, take it, thank you. With objects, especially tennis balls and tug toys. Why do we do this? So the dog understands the word off, don't touch with your muzzle, which can be applied to don't touch that food, or don't touch my hands or clothing. And thank you, in case the dog is protecting objects, thank you. So basic training, basic, very basic training. Sits, downstays, settle downs, go to your bed, get your chew toy, and I'll tell you what, your Pomeranian's gonna love it. You're going to give the dog an education, the thing he's literally begged for ages, because you've put the onus on him to train you. You know, on the one hand, you think you've trained him to do all this by picking him up when he does it, but who was the initiator? Yeah, he's probably telling all his dog friends, my owner's so easy to train. Look, I tell you, my owner, I've trained her to pick me up on cue. You want to see me do this? Watch this. Nip, nip. See, she picked me up. How you doing down there? Isn't that great? So the dog's giving the command in a shrieky voice, and you're responding with some considerable compliance. So write down your rules. Nice rules. You want to enjoy the life with your dog, but it's just basic manners, setting boundaries, training in impulse control. And what you can do in one session is enormous. What you can do in 1 week is completely reprogram your little dog's brain. And now we start playing fun games. Tug, fetch, Find objects. Find you. Come here, sit for a hug when you're hiding upstairs in a closet. So, write down the rules, reprogram your dog's brain. You're going to be fine because the dog isn't hurting you. You know, he's just biting at clothes and biting at your hand, but it is obviously there's no damage done here. So, go and set the rules and train your little Pomeranian to have some basic manners.
Thanks for watching this video. If you'd like to learn more about dog training and behavior, make sure you visit DunbarAcademy.com to check out our selection of courses, many of which are completely free. If you would rather watch more of our videos here on YouTube, just click the links to the right. And if you want to follow us on social media, everything you need is directly below. As always, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell for notifications.